How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Rimworld, you know the jam by now. So, last episode was quite fun. We got to witness our kill box in full throttle, and we got to see our new fancy dancy weapons in effect. And I didn't realise charge lancers are so lovely jubbly. So that's really, really good. And all because Rimworld gift them to us. Rimworld giveth, Rimworld taketh away. But at the moment, it is just give, and we are loving it. Now, I really just want to get research done, to be honest. But what is the priority for this episode? So, I really want to keep moods high, so it is going to be a lot of sort of the same from last episode. I want to make sure everyone gets clothes and stuff like that. I'm not too concerned. Oh, what we do need is to allow everyone to leave the base because the defence has held steadily, my lord. So we can actually go up and about. It's going to be judging, obviously, our mushroom growing zone. Just make sure we have enough food because, obviously, it's going to be the only real negative that we're going to be having for a while. Well, that and, obviously, the garrison being ugly. But we are trying to fix that by making more beautiful artwork, which I am just going to have to queue up 2 more. Obviously, it's not giving anything crazy. We've got 34 BB here, 68 a little bit better, and 34 in here. But obviously we want these all around, so everywhere they go is obviously they just go, wow, it's beautiful. But if we look at needs, decent rec room, decent dining room, decent barracks, but we're still getting -3, and then obviously we're getting a negative because non-fungus plants are cooked. So we really need to get this growing zone up, because once this growing zone is sorted and we have the right amount, it basically means we can have a little bit more fun with our secondary growing spurs. Words are hard. I suppose they shouldn't be when I do this all the time, but hey, don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me, please. Anyway. Then we can have a bit more fun with here, grow some more cotton, get some more medicine, perhaps make drugs to sell, although it's probably not the best thing to sell. We do need to work on making money. We probably won't do it this episode because I really just want to make sure the base is in a brilliant position to just sort of leave it and not worry about it. We are going to smooth some more floors because I think actually it worked really well in this room as well. If we look at the beauty, the floor is 2, which is actually lovely, where it was like -1 before. So then if we could smooth the room in the stockpile. Now, I don't think the stockpile is ever going to be mega beautiful. However, people are walking in there all the time. So we do need to take, obviously, note of that. The garrison as well, I'm not too sure what we're going to do. We'll see how quickly we smooth the floors in here. If we do them by this episode, we'll do it down here. Because I don't actually know if this room is going to always be anything. It could just turn into another grow zone. So then I don't know if we're wasting our time doing that. So it's sort of short term over long term. However, if we can keep making good pieces of art, possibly a little bit better than that, obviously that is going to help. So there we go. So this room's a little bit more beautiful. Want truth digger apparel. Right, hang on. Have I not set your clothes up properly? No, I haven't. So hang on. Let me just double check. So you want truth. Oh, I didn't set it to you. Wait, select outfit. No, there's an easier way to do that. Truth. There we go. And he should put a hood on now. So I'm watching you, purple. Have faith in you, purple. There we go. Nice. He's got a hood which pretty much looks like a veil or a bad wig. You know, the old school wigs that judges used to have. Lobster is viewing art. It's in darkness -5. You get darkness in this room. It does look a bit dark, but it does show us hitting it all. But maybe that's not how it works. Okay, so we are improving moods ever so slightly. Shooting frenzy by purple, lovely. All our defences are back up. We do have graves to actually be hauling these people. Gear-wise, I'm just making sure no one has anything like silly hidden away. Okay, so more trees. So we need to actually start really deforesting the area. Because I like it, while I don't like obviously tons in the stockpile, I do like having some, just in case we do need to shut our doors. At least we've got wood to keep the torches up, for example. More fungus is coming out. Our stockpile is getting full. Okay, and we've got some mad camper. What even are they? Okay, let's just hide inside. Because luckily we've just got a mushroom harvest, so it's not like we need to worry too much. So let's close them, and we'll probably just close everything. I think Lobster should be able to do it on his own, but actually Purple, if you could come down and just help, just to make sure all the doors do get shut. Lobster, shut that one. Lobster, shut that one. Then undraft, Purple, lovely. Probably could have done them all, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. The reason why I want to shut this door is because I don't want to get in the habit of having to replace these traps like just constantly, because then it's just a resource sink, it's just a time sink, and we don't have to come out and fight these. That door got hit a little bit, which is fine. To be fair, when we're hiding inside, I could actually allow all this. Well, to what benefit? Yeah. I think that might just cause more problems and I might make a mistake. I can manually do anything if I need to go in there. We do need to sort out the dead bodies because obviously they're going to give anyone a negative mood if they go past. This is a really good marble statue, 135 beauty. So we're going to whack this in here as well. People are going to get bored. Are going to need to think about what we're going to do for our main stockpile. Because this room sort of ain't digging it anymore. But I think we're okay. It's got a lot of fungus, which is perfect. That's not fueled, which is a problem. Yeah, that is a problem. Saying that, we have... I'm hoping we've got a few trees in here, which is actually nice. So hopefully they'll get cut down straight away, so at least we can fuel the stove. He's doing that straight away, yeah? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, that came in lucky, I have to admit. It wouldn't have been that devastating. We have got some meals, but obviously just making sure we stay on top is always ideal. I was trying to do a pun there, deal. Like meal. No, that's bad, isn't it? That's terrible. That's pretty shocking. And I know, and you guys are, the problem is you guys are so wanting of good jokes constantly. Like, you know I'm funny, guys, but I'm just a man, okay? Just a man. Just a man with a good colony. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I forget how slow tribal research can be at points, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Mood-wise, purple is the lowest, but that's not really saying much. Recreation unfulfilled. That's probably reasonable considering there's only one thing to do. Obviously, we haven't got tons of room in here. So the question remains, do we extend this room for the time being? A simple meal has rotted away, yeah. Sounds about right. Just need electric up so we can turn into a cooler. Mad chinchilla, that's fine because obviously we're still locked inside. Do we make this room a little bit bigger for the time being? I mean, actually, we could turn this into the main stockpile. Is what I'm thinking. Because I don't want the main stockpile to be too deep into the colony. One, in case an infestation can hit anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm just, like, debating with myself. Saying that, even if it turns into a stockpile, we're going to want to make it bigger. I don't want it too close to the outside. God, I'm just too indecisive. Let's just put that in there. Does it need a... or low psychic drone on males? That's definitely not what we want. This room isn't really big enough. No more wood. Can't cut that yet. Sort of why we wanted wood. So if we get locked away, we can still... I know there's obviously a lot of people idle. Should we do the bedrooms? I'm not quite convinced that's the best location, but we don't want a huge mountain base, because that's where you come undone. The reason why I've got like a hallway all the way through is so if we ever need to escape, there's always more than one, and it's always easier to fight in a bottleneck. If we have to fight down here, it's always better to fight in a bottleneck where we can get them all running at us. I don't know who all these people are. Any more than 4 and I'd be extremely nervous. Especially if they're in this, do you know what I mean? Because the next problem that we're going to have is going to be mortars when they come. We have got guns, so we would probably have to like take the fight to them. Okay, we've got 2 more people. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, everyone can come to the pants squad now. Which is going to be massive. So on anything, we're going to get rid of tribal wear and parka, because they'll randomly put a parka on and that will actually like extremely annoy me. So tribal wear, no. And parka, no. And I think that's everyone. I think we already done it for our leader, didn't we? I didn't turn off parka though. Okay, and then if we fast forward, I'm hoping everyone's going to be putting clothes on. Fingers crossed. Nothing's happening. We'll have to work out how to dye clothes, then we can dye all our clothes like the same colour. It's just going to do my OCD and everyone looking different. Right, we're really running out of wood. All these animals, they're not manhunter, but we did have something else, didn't we? Was it a chinchilla? We go into... I hate clicking the wrong buttons, it actually agitates me. Come back like it never happened. Messages, mad chinchilla, jump to. I mean, I will just wait until they wake up. But I'm pretty sure when they go to sleep, we're fine. But obviously, if we get caught now, that's pretty devastating. Right, you're not manhunted anymore. Thanks for that. Just seeing. Wild boars, I thought there was a percentage they could attack. I thought there was a percentage these could attack back. Very, very odd. Like, renew... Is this how I see... No, that's not what I want. Options. Storyteller. Yeah, we are on losing is fun. Okay. I was like, have I clicked the wrong difficulty here? Like, because obviously the difficulty level does impact hunting and stuff like that. That chinchilla is now chill. That chinchilla is now chill chiller. You don't get this sort of jokes anywhere, party people. Right, yeah, then we need to cut down loads of trees. Because we are lacking. Let's set... Well, we might as well start hunting some of these bad boys then. Not that we need tons of food, but... Meat, we don't get negative mood modifiers for eating. Let's hold these doors open. I love how we're hunting with like charge rifles. Hey, we're aliens, we're robots. This is what we do. It's what we do, baby. It's what we do. Right, some rice, which is fine. I want to get off rice though. In all honesty. Just because it is making us unhappy. Tree cutting is not getting done. I suppose both our tree cutters. So if I make Shefton. Yeah. Because you're going to grow before you cut anything. I can take you off Imera, I can take you off construction for the time being. Because we ain't got tons to construct. I don't think we have enough grow zone. Well, we don't have too much. I just think we're a little bit behind where we were locked inside. So I'm going to trust the progress. Animal disease plague. Combat supplier. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Quest available. Is that going to be for our item? For a relic. We're not going to do that yet. We're not geared up enough. We've got good gear, but we're just not geared up enough. Crow, what are you wearing? Okay, so we're just basically waiting on dusters next, right? One person has a duster. Okay, here's the combat suppliers. They look like the other guys with the masks. Shefton, come and trade, and let's see if they have anything tasty to trade with. Sounds like we're dealing in body parts. Does it? Or did I just put that out there in the world? Like, put that out there on the internet. Get rid of the pump shotgun, don't need it. Right. That gives us nothing to work with, sadly. Oh, we can sell the go-go juice, sell up the wake up, sell out all the smoke leaf. Gives us 190. That really doesn't give us anything to play with, does it? 190, it doesn't get us anything. It gets us one simple helmet. That sounds pretty lame when you say it like that, sadly. I mean, they didn't have anything groundbreaking, but it's not the point. You always want to be improving or buying stuff. Needs. Somewhat impressive rec room. I want to see what you think of the slightly impressive barracks -2. So the setup at the minute is actually holding up. Body modder frustrated. Yeah, that's fine. The rotting corpse. Hopefully they'll get sorted, because we do have... I mean, we do have the open grave, so I'm not quite sure why they're not getting dealt with. So we'll give it a little time, otherwise we'll have to start telling people what to do. Oh, there we go. Lobster's doing it. Okay. You know, Lobster's just put them in a stockpile, which I suppose that at least they're out at the base, as everyone is still walking past them and obviously getting miserable. No, I do like the combination. I think we have the right work schedule with everything. Moods are extraordinarily high. For that reason, I don't want to do too much to the base. I want to sort of go off what they need at the moment. And if we start mining bedrooms, then the researchers come away from researching. That being said, Shefton, what are you doing? Oh, you're coming back to research. Perfect. What were you doing? Oh, it's because you do a bit of growing. Okay. Yeah, Crow does construction. You do growing. But obviously if they're done, then you come and research. Okay, fair enough. We don't have the ability to sit on research all the time, but we're on it, you know, a lot. You know, we're over halfway through electric altogether now, which is pretty awesome. Like, needs-wise, the only thing we're getting is obviously... The only debuffs that we're getting is we're inside here. Right, we can't move this torch, sadly. If I go recreation... Because I really wanted to put that there. Like, can we put it there and people will still play with it? Where's the hoop-de-hoop? Did we not even build a hoop? Oh, we'll build a hoop as well. Jesus, no wonder they're bored. Okay, we'll get that done. So that means we're going to need more wood. Purple is meditating. Nice, nice, nice. Some more cloth to come up. Wildlife. I really would like... I mean, let's queue up a couple of wild boars just to make sure we're getting meat, just so we're not falling behind. So once you fall behind on meals, obviously all the rotting corpse times by 5. I don't know why they're not getting sorted out. Oh, yeah, Husky's died. Well, I don't care. It died because of the plague, but I don't really want to give it good medicine or anything like that. I mean, it's sad at best, should we say that? That's pretty bad, isn't it? Okay, let's get some of these. Look. Ah, I get it, because the priority here. Because the priority here is more than the graves. So the grave priority is important because this was critical. I think they were dumping them in this stockpile. Yeah, that's the mistake I made. Okay. Yeah, pretty, like, noobish mistake to make. But, you know, that is what it is. It's learning, isn't it? As long as you're having a blast, it doesn't matter if you make, like, little mistakes. Like, it's nothing too groundbreaking. But that's why constantly checking their moods, seeing what's happening, seeing why. Okay, everything in the base is really nice. I wouldn't mind one more sculpture just to go in the stockpile. Just to make it not, you know, shocking. I know meat's expiring, but not really too much we can do about that. Probably hunting and stuff too much, but hey, it wouldn't be me if I wasn't like, if I was ultra efficient, you'd know it wasn't me. You'd know I was like, just like, I don't know, making like my friend play. No one would believe that I don't have friends. 2 researchers, bowls. Miro's bored, Purple's bored. Just sort of seeing what that means for the colony. Okay, they're actually getting some rec time, which is lovely. Lobster's mood's a little bit low, rebuffed. Wet, disturbed sleep, rotting corpse. Well, the rotting corpse will disappear. Ugly environment. What do you mean, ugly environment? What do you say about my environment? Do you want to go there, bruh? Bruh? Alright, everyone's asleep. We've got wreck. So it's pretty much, once we get electric, we can go down to the electric city. I know, I'm too cool, guys. Like, I've seen it in the comments. How do I get to cool like you, Taz? Right, nice. It's going so well. I said it once. I said it twice. I'll say it again. Yeah, pretty loving it. Obviously, freezer's going to be the next step. Carpet, getting something decent on the floor. I mean, if we're in no rush, we might as well smooth the floor in here. Do we smooth the floor in the hallway? Is that too much? Like, it's not going to offset anything. Not going to offset anything, but yeah, why not? Probably wasn't the wisest thing I've ever done, but yeah, because that's all going to get smoothed. We might as well, because we're probably going to have this set up for a little bit longer. Like, not crazy, because obviously we want to develop the colony, but at this point, why I'm not queuing lots of things up to construct and grow and that sort of stuff is because so then our 2 researchers have time to boss down. And there's nothing we crazy need at the minute. While moods are high, we want to live the high life as long as possible. Why not? We could just make cloth dusters and cowboy hats, but even that, we don't really have the cloth for that, do we? No, we only have 75, and they're probably like 35 each to make anyway. So the next big thing is when all these grow to see if this can maintain us. Because being able to get a massive grow zone of just cloth and whatnot would be actually brilliant. Okay, they can play with it, which is perfect. That's all getting smoothed down, so it's just going to make that room just that little bit nicer. No, we've all got to sleep in it. Well, I don't. I sleep in a nice, comfy double bed. They just all sleep in the same room as each other. Needs-wise, what else can we boost? So body, modder, frustrated. Yeah, I get that. 8 non-fungus plant. We're trying to sort that out. Impressive barrack, -1. So we might actually be able to get rid of that debuff if they smooth all this floor, which is actually pretty awesome. Rebuffed by Crow. Come on, you're loving life so much. Why do you need to love someone else? Just love my base. Love me, love me. Yeah, I suppose the next thing is going to be... We do need to get rid of ready for bigger attacks. But I think the problem is because we got them weapons early on, actually puts us in a really, like, nice situation. I didn't really think we would be in. Just going to extend some of these zones. Yeah, because we got them weapons. Like, we can deal with stuff so easy at the moment. Which is a really, really nice. Could start to think of walling areas off to make it easier for us. But I don't think we need to be too bothered by that. I'm concerned because the downtime where there's obviously not much to do, you need to make the most of it. But it's hard to do that without a freezer room, do you know what I mean? So then we could even put the stockpile, like the main stockpile down here, then have another door into it. Saying that this will probably be the production room, saying that. But then we want the stockpile near the production room. Not really, because we could just do what we've done here with obviously the blocks and whatnot. We could try and be efficient, which is crazy. But hey, come on, this is all this colony is, efficient. Detected a mining site nearby. Let's have a look. Didn't expect that to load so quickly. My computer obviously loving life. Is that the mining site? 270 steel. I really want to get to the point where I have like animals to help us haul. So then we can tackle these as well. Like, because we're going to be really beefed up if we can obviously get to the point where we've got robot arms and stuff like that. And tackling other people's camps isn't really too like difficult on vanilla Rimworld. I know there's some mods that can make their bases a little bit tougher and whatnot. But we don't really have to worry about it too much in vanilla. Right, what I am going to do is actually chop down a few of these because we are going to have electric at some point. So having lots of wood, I am going to queue up mining them components because we're going to build... Obviously, we're going to put tons of power conduits in. We're going to put a wood generator in first because that won't end badly. So I want to have all the materials sort of ready to go. So then we can just sort of build it and haven't got to worry about mining this and mining that to do it. There are only little mining jobs here and there. Is there any like silver or anything like nearby? Like we said earlier, I don't want to go too far away because it might just be, well, will just be a waste of hot time. This all needs harvesting. Why are they not harvesting this? Unless it's just literally, I could just double tell them, harvest. Because that's just like easy money to sell. I wonder if them two are coming down to do it now. It's easy money to be made. That's the good thing about everyone's moods being high, is we haven't got to worry about anyone breaking down and doing too many drugs. Because why would they? They're loving our base so much. They're high on my base. Yeah, all that got smoothed. We could do all the hallways. I mean, at this point we are really rocking it. So I think we did smooth. So let's smooth all the hallways. This is probably going a bit too far. However, moods are high because we've got everything looking nice and whatnot, so we would be silly not to keep everything looking nice instead of like going too quickly through making what we've got perfect and then sort of moving on is where I think I might be going too far that way. But hey, everyone is happy. We're having less breakdowns. Everyone is sorted with what they need. I think I'm a Rimworld god. Imagine. No, really good colony. I think it helps with ideology. You can make it sort of as easy and as hard as you want with how you do, obviously, all the memes you pick and stuff like that. Obviously, we've got tunnel and stuff like that that all adds to each other. So us being in the mountain and doing what we're doing is perfect because everyone loves it. So we're sort of silly not to. And then playing the game properly, just keeping an eye on the needs, learning like little tricks of the trade, like efficiency stuff to be able to build more stuff. So I've got the blocks. The minute I need to build something, you know, they're already there, loving life. A hulking blueprint. I mean, we could do that for more Glitter World medicine. And we are going to have to make sure we have lots of Glitter World medicine and lots of medicine, because we found out very early that sleeping sickness and flus are going to come. 4 man-hunting rats. Oh no, there'll be a psychic droner machine. We want to stay away from them as far as possible. We could probably deal with them quite easily because of our weapons and stuff, but I just want to get the research, get electric out, get the base up like that, because being able to get electric up on the base is going to be absolutely huge with us. Not only, obviously, the freezer, which I'm looking forward to the most, but being able to get electric tailors, a better stove, that sort of stuff is going to be awesome. It's funny how you can't get an electric butcher table. They should make like butchering like so much longer and then get electric, but so you have a saw and just like you see the blood go. Maybe that's a bit too much. Maybe that's a bit too much, but okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. I think we've actually, I wonder if we just take the rice field away now. Yeah, I'm just going to take it away. Expand this. I'm saying that if I expand it to here, is there anything else we actually want to grow at the moment? I'll click on here. Smoke leaf, hops, cotton. I mean, at the moment, I don't think there is. So I think at the moment, actually the best thing we can do is just expand the cotton fields, and we can just make clothes, potentially sell clothes. Obviously, I don't think there's huge margins in that, but we've got to sort of, every time someone comes, we have to have something to be able to sell. So obviously, we can jump on this incredible start we've been having, all thanks to Rimworld. If you got to this point of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.